What's up guys, my name is Stoody. I'd like to welcome you all back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my AFL 2024 All Australian team. Now, this is the actual official real All Australian team because let's just be real, the AFL do not know how to make an All Australian team. It's always bullshit and it's always a joke and it's always full of players that don't deserve it, and the players that do deserve it are never in it. So it is now time for me to do the real All Australian team. So I'm just going to go through it all. And then give, an explanation maybe if I feel like it of certain players. Alright, so I'm going to start off with the full back line. So I have Nick Martin, who's definitely had a breakout year. I have Luke Ryan, who's just an absolute superstar for Fremantle. He's very dominant. And I have Harry Sheezel, who is also a gun and one of the best defenders in the league right now. Moving on to the half back line, I have Nick Dacos, who's one of the best players in the league. I have Nick Vlosten, who's always dominating in defense. And I have Dan Houston, who's also a very good player and has had a good year. Moving on to the centre line, I have Adam Treloar, who has been unbelievable this year. A very good season for Adam Treloar. I have Zach Merritt, who's also a very good player. And I have Caleb Sarong, who's also a gun. So moving on to the half forward line, I have Dane Zorko. Now the forward line is very thin. I know he's been playing a lot down back, but he can also play forward. He can basically play anywhere. So I need to squeeze him in somewhere, and that's where I decided to squeeze him in. I have Charlie Curnow, who's definitely one of the best full forwards in the game, and I have Isaac Rankine, who's also had a really good season. Moving on to the full forward line, we have Josh Tracy, who's been a revelation this year. I have Jesse Hogan, who won the Coleman, so yeah, it's pretty obvious. And I have Isaac Heaney. Couldn't fit him in the midfield, but he can also play forward, so might as well just put him in the forward line, especially considering how thin the forward line is this year. Moving on to the followers. The number one ruck, I have Toby Nankervis. Absolute superstar, one of the best captains in the AFL. I have Marcus Bontempelli, who again is an absolute superstar, Brownlow caliber. And I also have Zach Butters, who's just a superstar as well. Moving on to the interchange bench, I have Sam Flanders, who's had a breakout year. I have Lockie Whitfield, who really has improved this year after having about 2 or 3 terrible years. I have Max Gawn as the backup ruckman, and I have Josh Dunkley to round out the bench. And as the sub, I have Andrew Brayshaw. And I have made the captain of my team Marcus Bontempelli, as I think he's probably the best player in the game at the moment. So yeah, that is the real official AFL 2024 All Australian team. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section down below. I always enjoy this video, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment like this. Be sure to become a channel member. Just click the join button next to my name. Also, be sure to subscribe to my premium members Sean Ducks and Kicking Goals with Nick. Links to both their channels will be in the description. Also, be sure to subscribe to my other YouTube channels. Be sure to subscribe to my podcast channel, King Snags and Stoody. Also, be sure to subscribe to my second YouTube channel, Stoody Archives. Links to both of those will be in the description. Also, be sure to join my Discord server, Discord Australian Sports Community. Link to that is in the description. Also, be sure to follow me on my other social media accounts. I have Instagram, I have Twitter, and I also have TikTok. Username for all those is Stoody YT, and links to all those will also be in the description. I hope you had a good day, and I'll see you all in the next video.